Good afternoon. My name is Robert Deckers, and I'm the Artistic Director of Berkeley Ballet Theater and Post Ballet. I'm so excited to welcome you to our performance today, featuring the BBT Youth Division in excerpts from our new Nutcracker production, as well as the studio company in the second act of La Sylphide by August Bournonville. It's been such a wonderful opportunity to connect with our dancers outside, rehearsing these first several sections of our new Nutcracker production. Getting to sketch out different scenes and explore ideas that I've had for the show with our dancers has really helped me get a sense of what our production might look like. And as we look ahead to the new Nutcracker coming to life on stage in the year ahead, I'm really excited to take all of the work that we've done outside over the past several months and integrate it into our final production. The Nutcracker is really the mainstream representation of ballet in America. It's a big part of why ballet exists in this country. Ballet companies are able to use the revenue that they generate from their annual Nutcracker performances to support the rest of their season. And the Nutcracker as a dancer is a wonderful tradition to come back to each year. As a student, you move through various roles as you matriculate through the school. And as a professional dancer, you get to really perform a lot of your first big roles, doing the Grand Pas de Deux and Snow Pas de Deux. It's such a wonderful highlight for a dancer in their career. Families love to come together every year and see these productions across the country. And really, it's gives people access to ballet who might not otherwise engage with this art form. Unfortunately, the Nutcracker also perpetuates a lot of outdated stereotypes and cultural appropriation that continue to persist in ballet even to this day. I think I'm really excited to imagine new ways that this story could be told and really exemplify what we value here at BBT, accessibility and inclusivity, as well as artistic excellence. And using this new production to reimagine this story and make it something that everyone can attend year after year and feel really good about being a part of. As we look at specific ways that we can evolve the Nutcracker production, we're excited to move past a lot of the cultural appropriation in the second act advertisement and tell a different story where the protagonists go on a journey through the magical natural world and encounter ocean waves and constellations, sunbeams and Mother Nature, a hummingbird in a lavender field, and even the sunlight fairy and her moonbeam cavalier. As we celebrate the natural world and our ability to connect with one another in dance and music, I'm really looking forward to seeing how BBT's new Nutcracker production can impact not only our immediate community, but the ballet world in general, and really be the change that we want to see in this art form. I want to thank all of the dancers for their great work this spring on our first several sections of the new Nutcracker, and I look forward to continuing to build this show with you all in the months and year ahead. Thank you so much, and enjoy the Youth Division in the first several excerpts of our new Nutcracker. Congratulations again to all of our dancers for their wonderful work over the last several weeks on these excerpts from our new Nutcracker. I'm excited to share the second half of our event tonight, which is a performance by BBT Studio Company of the second act of La Sylphide. With choreography by August Bournonville, restaged by BBT's rehearsal director Kaori Ogasawara, this piece is a perfect fit for this time, and I'm excited to take a moment to speak with Miss Kaori about her work on this piece before we watch the performance. Hi, Miss Kaori!
Hi, Mr. Robert.
Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for all of your great work with our studio company dancers on La Sylphide. I'm really excited to share the film of their performance with everyone in a moment, but before we get started with the show, I thought you could maybe share just a little bit about your experiences as a dancer with this ballet, and then what brought you to decide choosing this piece to stage on the studio company this year.
Okay, thank you, Robert. So for this ballet meant to me so much because this is the first pas de deux, that's the field pas de deux. Usually, they do just a pas de deux part for the gala. First time I came to United States in 1993, then I went back to Japan 1994 for the summer, and they offered me to dance in the gala. And they say, why don't you try this La Sylphide? And La Sylphide has been dream to dance. Then all of a sudden, I was like, oh my goodness! But I learned so much with that year in America with, and also all the experience I watched so many people on live, and then because we didn't have YouTube at that time, I had to go to the theater to watch this, and it was been always my dream to dance. So that's feel it's like in the deep. I still kept my costume with me, and it's really deeply. I love dancing and watching. I didn't grow up with Bruno style, but I just love that little accurate with the feet, and that all the pas de bras, all the steps is so musical.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good, right? Dancing any. So then first time I got to do the full length, which I was pregnant unfortunately that time, so I did just the fiance of the James. Because I was 6 months pregnant, but I got to be in the full length of the La Sylphide, and that was a wonderful experience with the company because I was able to learn next to the choreographer how to set the corps de ballet, how to what's the meaningful, why you attract to this person to, and the self is here and the human is here. There's like a lot of things I was able to adapt from the choreographer at that time, and so it was very fascinating. It was wonderful. Then a couple years ago, I was able to be my friend staged La Sylphide's second act, and I was able to be in the studio with her. And the person from who learned from Denmark, she was there. And so again, I was able to hear all those amazing words from the people who actually learn, not from
Yeah.
YouTube or anything. So it's all things together coming up. And when you ask me what kind of body we can be outside, lots of it.
Yeah.
Right? So, I think that was a really wonderful experience for each student. And
Yeah.
also, we are social distance. This part of the, they don't have to touch each other at all. I didn't edit, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I really like that you chose a piece that the pas de deux naturally doesn't actually have any partnering work.
Exactly, because
Um,
James is not allowed to touch Soph, right? So because then Soph die if he touched. So it was perfect things to choose
yeah.
with everything. So it worked out beautifully, and I can't thank enough about this opportunity I get to do this. That
Oh,
was
we can't thank you enough, Kaori, and a big thank you to all of our dancers for their wonderful work on this piece.
beautiful walk. Thank you.
Yeah. And so now we have the performance of BBT Studio Company in La Sylphide.
you.